My name is Skylar Pressler. Currently, the United States does not have a national requirement for students to learn a foreign language in school. According to Kat Devin, only 25% of American adults self-report speaking a language other than English. With how the world works today, this is simply not acceptable. Our community is not fluent in any other language, which sets us up for failure since the community schools administration is not prioritizing their time adequately for their students. These are just a few of the problems students in our community face today. In this speech, I will discuss why our community is not fluent in another foreign language and take a look at how, by introducing the material earlier, we can solve this problem. Let's start with what the problem truly is. By the time students graduate, they are not fluent in the foreign language they took in high school. America's education system is behind most other countries. According to Kat Devin, who is a part of the Pew Research Center, says that only 25% of American adults self-report speaking a language other than English. This means that 75% of American adults only speak English. It will not be easy at first, but something needs to be changed. I propose starting foreign language during kindergarten. Schools can implement a certain amount of time during the day to have a foreign language class. According to Miles, a journalist, children are born with an immanent language faculty which atrophies with age, and that is therefore important to tap into these mechanisms before the critical age when they disappear. By introducing foreign languages earlier in kindergarten, we can make sure our community becomes more fluent in another language since they will be given more time to learn. Here's an example of how important it is for us to start making a change. This graph right here states that the US is behind so many other countries. This graph shows the percent of primary and secondary students learning a foreign language. As you can see, the US is way down here with only 20%, while most other countries are at least in the 80s. America is clearly falling behind other countries when it comes to learning a foreign language. Other countries use the strategy I'm proposing for our community. They introduce foreign languages much earlier than we do. According to Genesis, a journalist for education, young children are thought to be better second language learners because they have fewer active predispositions which interfere with their learning. Early instruction confers an advantage by virtue of the extended opportunities it provides for language learning in and outside school. In Germany, they introduce foreign language when they enter kindergarten, which is why about 70% of Germans can speak at least one other language. The sooner we realize that being fluent in foreign language needs to be a priority, the sooner we will be prepared for the future. In this speech, I've discussed how our community is not fluent in foreign language, but by introducing the material earlier, we can solve this problem. Hopefully you want to better yourself and be fluent in another language because it all starts by coming together and supporting the same cause.